So, let's talk about Saturn in 12th house. If you're using Western chart, it's fine. You can listen to this. But because this is just a house reading without sign. So, um, about Saturn being in 12th house, it's always uniquely bringing about selflessness, self humbleness, I'd say. It makes you humble. But because Saturn is placed in the house that is about giving away your energy, because 12th house is the house of the endings. 12th house is the house, it also represents hidden things, hidden enemies, hidden you can say like lust. So having Saturn in 12th house, it can be a little bit challenging when it comes to sex life. Why? Because if you're looking where Venus is placed, Venus is exalted in where? Pisces. So who naturally rules Pisces? Jupiter. Naturally, Jupiter is the ruler of 12th house. So Venus is exalted in Pisces. So 12th house, it also represents um, bad pleasures. So having Saturn in here can bring delays when it comes to that matters. Again, remember, this is more of like generalized reading. It's not a completely 100% that you will experience this because you have displacements of Saturn. Every aspect, every conjunctions that Saturns have in your natal chart can be altered. The way that this manifests is can be altered. So this is just general reading, but generally speaking, because 12th house is also the house that is hidden, the house that is endings, you can become someone who is introvert, someone who is saying less, because the third aspect goes to the second. It's all about what? What is second house? Second house is about family, but also communication, how you speak with the world. Because the third house is close to second house. The third house itself is like it's govern your speech, your communication, your truth. But the second house itself, it also represents your truth. It also represents your tongue. So when Saturn is being in place in 12th house, the third aspect goes to the second, making you, the way you communicate is pretty direct. That's a good thing, right? But sometimes people don't like being so direct. And so that's the problem. So you want to see what signs that third house is. If it's a Taurus for Aries ascendant, then it can create a strong impacts on your speaking voice. The seventh aspect is goes to the sixth. What this means? It means um, early on in life, you can have problems with health. I've watched that. Um, remember, the sign does matters, but naturally, if someone has Saturn in 12th house, early on in life, they might dealing with some kind of like a disease related to lung, like TBC, tuberculosis, if I said that correctly. It might not happen, remember, any aspect, any conjunctions in your natal chart that can alter the conditions of Saturn. And the 10 aspect itself goes to the ninth house. So a father figure can be challenging relationship with you. You can have a problem with the father, how you connect with your father. It might not be um, well, you know, but you want to see who is the rurals, who owning that ninth house lord. If it's Jupiter, then for Aries ascendant, Jupiter is ruling the ninth and also the 12th house itself. So there is a little bit of saving grace there. But of course, it all depends on a lot of things. But um, generally, father relationship can be, you know, distant. Also, because 12th house, it's the house of bed. It's of bed, how you sleep. Having Saturn in here can make you sleep, like have a trouble sleeping. It's disturb sleeping. And during the Mahadashas of Saturn, if the Mahadashas of Saturn is on, these placements can bring about travel to distant places. Again, it depends on where the sign is, but it can bring opportunity to travel to a foreign place, foreign countries. But yes, mostly when it comes to sleep, you need to be careful because it can cause sleep issue. My advice here is that avoid any kind of like a stimulation, like coffee, tea. Don't drink that. Having Saturn in here, it's just going to makes you even more anxious. Well, anyway, guys, this is just a general reading about Saturn in the 12th house. Anyway, have a good day.